You know what? I really wonder what's happening with Redfall. You know, the newest, hottest, the best gaming experience of the current year, the AAA masterpiece. Oh, I wonder how it's going.
On 4K playing Redfall right now? Well, let me look and see for myself. Redfall, how many people do be playing it?
That
Okay,
shouldn't be good.
Redfall. Nah, there's no way that's right, is it? Hold up. Hold up. Whoa,
Damn.
No shot.
Sad.
Deadfall. Redfall. Uh-oh. What the fuck? What's this? I can't believe it. All right. So, where are the reviews at?
Oh, that's probably gonna be great. Mostly negative. Nice.
Redfall is 69. Oh, shit.
At least it's 69, let's be real. And if you don't know what Redfall is, all you need to know about it, it's a Bethesda game, okay? That's all the information, honestly, you need to understand why everyone is so unhappy, because it's a Bethesda game.
You can buy the $100 edition.
Nice.
You can buy the whole $100 edition. Oh, wow. You spend $100, 30 FPS.
And there's probably more microtransaction inside because that's how Bethesda does things.
30% rating, yeah. So let's look at some of these fucking reviews, alright? Why? What's this here? Do developers think they can charge $70 for games like this? Ignoring the performance issues, this game is bad. The AI is pathetic. Even on the highest difficulty, the controls are clunky, the graphics are average, the world is empty.
Yeah?
I don't understand why these companies think they can start charging $70 for unfinished garbage. I couldn't even stomach an hour of this game.
The reason they charge $70 for garbage is because you buy the garbage. Let's be real. The only reason they make garbage and they sell garbage at these prices is because that some people will buy it. And they're gonna buy it with a smile on their face. They're gonna just take that shit in their hand and squeeze it until it leaks through the sides. You know, some people just don't care. And this is why developers do it. Because you keep buying it.
0.7 hours on record. Well, he didn't fucking lie. And let's look on the bright side. At least he's able to get a fucking refund.
True.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by this at all. Yeah, who would possibly be surprised by this? This is totally normal. It gets good at 100 hours. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, he said everything that Bethesda is classically known for. Bad graphics, laggy game, low FPS, super bad AI, bad storytelling, a bad and wasteland of a game. You know, Bethesda is pretty much unanimously associated with these words at this point. This is completely normal.
So, there you go. People complain about Diablo 4 price. I told you guys it was crazy. Let's see. Here's another review right here. I bought the game with my brother to play co-op. Co-op on launch is broken. Wow, I guess, was this developed by 343? That's crazy. Was this like a, you know, like a ghost developer? Maybe 343 actually made this. I don't know. Anyway, no big deal. I'll launch the game on my own and then invite him after the fact. Yeah, for sure. Can't invite once the game has been started. You either start together in the lobby or you start solo. Not all bad, at least the frame rate is good, right? Yeah. No. The game runs very poorly even on a very optimistic 1080p, 280 super 32 gigs of RAM, and a 990K. Yep, there you go.
Is that good? I don't know.
Let's see here, 900K. This is the second game that's come out recently that I have been genuinely excited to try out based on what the developers have done before, but I have been burned twice in less than a week between this and Jedi Survivor. I sure do love being a gamer in 2023 that gets fully baked games on release with lots of polish and no notable bugs.
Yeah, same. That's why I don't even buy games anymore. Honestly, at this point, you just honestly should go to the high seas at this point. There's no other way to put it. Because why? Why pay for something that is clearly intended to not work? Why?
Right? That is a minus... Yeah, guys, it's not a minus 70. It's a minus 140. Do yourself a favor and wait on this and see what reviews say a few months from now.
Sure.
Next-gen gaming starter pack. Same or even worse graphics fidelity than old-gen games. Abysmal optimization that requires an RTX 4090 minimum and still can't hit 60 FPS. A $70 to $90 price tag for a mid and unfinished game. Apology statement after releasing the games in a broken state. After months of patching, nothing improves.
True.
And even whenever it does, no one cares.
True.
You know why? It's because after the game comes out, people have already made up their mind that it's a bad game.
Yeah.
Like a...
If your experience once has been bad, and then there's a false promise yet again said that, oh, this time it's good, you don't even want to try it, you know?
Bad game is bad forever. That's it. Like, you'll have, like, there are exceptions like No Man's Sky.
Yeah, but no one still plays that, honestly.
I think New World's gotten better since release too. But for the most part, if a game releases and it's bad, it's bad.
Yeah.
That's it. People are always going to think that stuff. And it's sad, but there it is. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Product reviewed for free.
For free? What does that even
wow,
mean?
this guy played it for 12 hours. That is a lot. I played this game before day one patch was up. I don't know if there even was a day one patch. The game ran pretty alright. It hitched every once in a while on high and medium, so I nuked it down to low. The game itself is very uninspired amalgamation of very different co-op shooters that manages to not get any of them right. It has no idea who its target audience is. That being said, the exploration is bland, the shooting is blander, and I see the more variety in at the Baskin Robbins than I do in the enemy types. I mean, to be fair, they've got some different kinds of ice cream, so it's not really that bad. Story and characters exist as much as my self-worth does. TLDR.
I mean, New World has literally 5 different enemy types if you actually counted skeletons, some corrupted dudes, boars. Yeah, that's pretty much it, honestly. So, you know, at least this game has more enemy types than that.
It's a game with a neat concept that ends up disappointing. While I don't recommend it, I won't talk you out of it. CPU Fall. Another strong contender for worst PC port of the year. How did Arkham regress from Dishonored to this? Product refunded. Jesus.
Wait, so every person who writes in here also gets a line product refunded or something like that if they refund? So you're telling me everyone who bought this garbage didn't refund it? Is that what's happening? Because again, if you keep doing this garbage, they're gonna just pump out more garbage. Like, who honestly cares? Who honestly cares about the complaints if, you know, people are still gonna give you the money? If people still are gonna make you rich? Like, if I had the ability to sell dog water, and people would buy it and then complain that it's dog water, I would do it! As long as they keep buying it, I'm gonna keep selling it. Like, come on, people.
Oh, this guy's positive. Okay. Day one update fixes a lot of the complaints people have. Kinda sucks that the reviewers got buggy copies. I don't know, the game's pretty fun and I'm still scratching the surface. It feels a little lonely in certain areas. Gunplay isn't bad. I really like my legendary shotgun. Don't listen to reviews. Play it for yourself and you decide.
Feels kinda little lonely in some areas. Kinda like the start of Fallout 76. Oh, Jesus. The game that decided that, you know what? No NPCs. They're a hustle. Let's just not make them. Oh, my God. Dude, when someone's standard of a game is, yeah, Fallout 76 was A-okay. I have 10 hours in Fallout 76, by the way. I wanted to make a video about it. Is it actually good? But I decided to not do, because I played it like a month or two ago, And you still can shoot enemies through buildings. There are still so many graphics, glitches, bugs, and everything. It's absolutely insane. Almost everything clips through everything in that game. How many years have passed and nothing has been fixed? Honestly, nothing has been fixed.
So that must be the developer. And so yeah, there's some people that are positive about it. Yeah, definitely.
But it's mostly negative.
Dead. I don't even know, like... I love getting up late and then realizing that I don't even have to play a game because everybody's already decided that it's bad. Do you need to purchase a game to have a bad opinion on it? This is my opinion
no.
on gaming and everything about gaming.
If 99% of people say something's bad, you know, there is a chance that maybe it's actually good. But the bigger chance is that it's actually bad when it comes to gaming. Like, this is not a very in-depth issue, you know? If it's bad, it's bad.
I judge a book by its cover. Whenever I watched Vampire Survivors for 30 seconds, it looked like a good game. Whenever I watched classic World of Warcraft for 30 seconds, it looked like a good game.
Yeah. Hey, I have been saying that also. You always judge a book by its cover. You know, you don't ask, you know, someone who looks like a playground enthusiast to watch over your kids. You don't ask someone who looks like a crack addict to keep watch of your crack rocks. You know, you don't do that. You obviously pick people who don't look like the bad ones. You always judge a book by its cover.
Whenever I watched Remnant for 30 seconds, it looked like a good game. You say don't judge a book by its cover. I say make a better fucking cover. That's what I think. Arcane is in Austin, by the way. Well, what are they doing? Going down and getting drunk at 6th Street? Make the game better. Yeah, that's what I think. If I see a game and the game looks like shit, it's a shit game. It is shit,
yeah.
It's that simple. Like, you say play a bad game for content? Yeah, but like there's a spectrum of it, and there's like a new WoW patch out. Like if there was nothing else happening today, I would play Redfall. I love how he says, I can do this forever. I think that's the best part. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good, boy. This is exactly how Fallout 76 was when it released. This is exactly the experience, by the way. Oh, Jesus. But Bethesda really just is incapable of learning. It's amazing. Yep. That's the experience.
This looks like a great game, guys. Oh, there you go. This is the in-game music, right?
Bro, that's trademark Bethesda quality at this point. Mwah! Absolutely lovely.
Wow. 435, now it has over 2,000, and this was only 4 hours ago.
Dude.
Beta test games should have beta test price tags.
Free?
Here's the thing. I think that there's no, like, this is a buyer beware situation. If somebody puts something up for $70, you should absolutely do due diligence to look up and see how this game plays and make a decision for yourself.
No, you don't actually need to do that. It's smart to do that, but we're talking about Steam. You should be able to tell in 1 hour of experience, is the game good or bad. And Steam's refund policy, I think, is like 2, 3, or 4 hours or something like that. People are just afraid to press the refund button. That is the honest reality. This is why so many companies, so many places do this, like, oh, if you don't like it, we're gonna return your money. In reality, every smart, normal person who's actually adjusted to the world should ask for their money back with a smile, even though it's 100% worth it as a product. Because no one does these things. It has been proven so many times. There have been papers written, studies done about this. You know, if people are afraid of returning things, even though it's completely legal, it's completely fine, there's a stigma associated to this. So the people who buy it and are unhappy with this, they're not pressing the refund button. No, they're not. And that's sad.
Is it worth it? Should I play this game or not? Yeah, it is a $70 game. And the thing is, like, everybody has enough resources. Like, this is my advice for playing video games. Buy a game on the second day. And if on the second day of the game, people are being positive about it, what about not citing people who have malicious intent?
Probably not.
I think that it's about being able to avoid it. So, for example, I don't think that these people had malicious intent. I just think they didn't have a game. And also, I'm not siding with them.
How is that not malicious intent? They know they don't have anything, but they're going to still charge you 70. Oh, jeez.
To refund the game. Like, you should absolutely be able to refund the game. 100%. I understand that you think that you're being clever. And by the way, I know that some people will try and do this. Anytime somebody tries to pull a gotcha on this, I will respond to your gotcha, but it will cost you your account. Okay?
Oh boy, Asmongold
so just keep that in
logic.
mind. Yeah, you do get permaban for trying a gotcha like that. Just because, again, it's deliberate misunderstanding. But yes, I think that you should be able to refund, because you're right. I don't think somebody who makes a game that is unfinished, buggy, and garbage... And, like, we're not talking about, like, the game doesn't play well. We're talking about the game...
not working, literally.
The game doesn't. It just straight up doesn't work. I absolutely think people should be able to get refunds on it. And Steam has already created that. The game's so unfinished that a refund's not like to do. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I wonder about? Does Steam have the thing, if it gets refunded, that Bethesda or whoever is the publisher still has to pay Steam a certain amount of money for every refund? I wonder if Steam actually has that worked in. I'm not 100% sure.
And Steam will refund if you play more than 2 hours. I think that for certain games, Steam should make the refund window higher. I do.
But
because
then Steam
especially, like, you
money.
might not encounter these things within, like, the first 2 hours of the game. And also, you might have the game on, but you might not be actually playing it for 2 hours. You might only be playing it for, like, 30 minutes. But yeah, it should be a little bit longer than 2 hours.
There was this one situation, I don't remember what that game was, but it was an always online game that was absolute, complete trash. And people had to spend like 4 or 5 hours in the queue to log in when it first released, and the game was shit. So the return window was passed, and no one could return the game, even though no one actually was able to even play the game to see if it was actually good, because how long it took to log in. And people were pissed about that.
Especially for situations like this. 5 hours, something like that, yeah. They refund broken games anyway after you pass 2 hours. Well, I really hope that they do. Because, yeah, I totally agree. This was maliciously released.
Oh, now you agree.
No, let me go back. I was just thinking about in the context of the conversation we just had. This was released.
Man up, say it was malicious.
That they didn't know about these bugs.
Yeah, which is called being malicious, you know? If I hit someone in the face, and I know I'm hitting someone in the face, that's called being malicious. You know? That's malicious intent.
There's no way.
Come on, man up,
like,
Asmon.
if you release a game that's not very
Spines
good,
and stuff,
and people don't like it and they want to refund it, that's totally different. But whenever you release something that is actually bad, and it's not working, then it's something...
No, that's also a bad distinction. Like, there is a very, very clear difference between someone is released, but a couple of things aren't working, and maybe something's actually worse than you initially thought. And then there's this. You know, clearly the game just literally doesn't work. There's a difference.
Completely different. Yeah, bugs are fun. It depends on the bug.
True.
Arkham Knight's released in a horrible state. Developers allowed to refund a game regardless of your playtime. You could have played for 50 hours and still refund it. So it's fucking malicious then, isn't it? I think that, again, it's about being honest. Is it somebody who's being malicious, or is it somebody who's incompetent? I think that
close.
At a certain point, there is, and also, like, how much do the two words, like, functionally, what is the difference whenever it affects somebody in a negative way, because it doesn't really matter if somebody is malicious or incompetent. It doesn't. And that's why I didn't want to talk about like which word it was, because I think it doesn't really.
I have no idea what he's saying. Asmongold, stick to talking about games, not like real life stuff or deep philosophical stuff. You're horrible at it. Like, come on, dude.
They make a difference, because fundamentally what's happening here is that somebody is getting a game that they paid money for, and the game is bad. Straight up. So, and they're paying for something that is dysfunctional. Of course that shouldn't be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no accountability for it. And if people are able to do refunds, then you have accountability for it.
There is accountability for it. Nothing prevents a single person, by the way, from suing. But people don't do that, obviously. For very obvious reasons, right?
Reason why developers, here's the thing, is that the reason why developers do this is because not enough people refund. Either because of different rules that the purchasing agreements have, or for whatever other reason that people just don't refund. If everybody just refunded the game, they wouldn't release them this way. It's a car without wheels once again. Yeah, exactly. If you order your food from a restaurant and it comes out raw and you send it back, you don't have to pay for it. Why should it be any different in the game market? It should not. Give negative reviews, usually they're bots. I'll rate it 10 of 10 regardless. I don't think IGN is bots. I think that's a bit much, but...
Well, actually, no. Probably not, because that would kind of imply that we also need to buy the game multiple times and stuff like that. Maybe that's not a great idea.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. A bigger time to release risk that games go to another company. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, just in general, like, I don't really like the idea that, that a game developer can come out and release a game that's broken or buggy or bad, like Jedi Survivor or like Redfall.
Oh,
because there's no way that like Jedi Survivor or Redfall, nobody played this on PC and they didn't know this was a problem. And the reason why they keep doing it is because people can't refund easily. And if people were more easily able to refund, they would not do it because they wouldn't make any money. So again, if you want to stop people from doing something, figure out what they're getting out of it and then take that away. That's how to make people stop doing something. There's a big reason why these games works, though. They don't care about the game as long as it gives them content, so it's free advertising. Well, whether it's free advertising...
No. Free advertising does not work for stuff like this. Negative advertising as this does not work. Now, sure, a lot of people will know about the game, but no one's gonna buy it because, you know, what's the point if the whole internet's talking about how bad it is?
Or not, the individual still makes a decision on whether they're going to purchase the game, and sometimes that decision is irreversible. Like somebody said, the Microsoft Store doesn't allow you to do refunds on digital content. That's it's a massive problem.
Is that
you think Survivor's bad? How far are you? I think that the PC optimization is bad. I haven't played the game yet because I heard of that. I'm not making a judgment on the story or the gameplay at all. I'm just saying that the PC optimization is bad. And if the game was, if everybody was able to refund the game easily, they would, they wouldn't have released it on PC in the same way.
Probably true. Probably true. Hey, if developers didn't get their money, they wouldn't release products in this state. They know they can get the money. They know they can make what they want. So it's not really a problem for them. Well, will the people learn? Probably never, if I'm being completely honest. But pretty interesting stuff, huh?